god, Tiki. Hello. It's going to be fun talking about this. I've been wanting to make this video for quite some time now because it's frankly an issue that we all think about and that a lot of us have to deal with, and some of us let it get to us a lot more and some of us don't. As you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about stretch marks. Ooh. Bear with me, I know it might make you cringe a little bit, but it's going to be good to get through this talk. Truth of the matter is that we all have stretch marks or cut marks or scars. Like every one of us, you, me, the person next to you, if there's no one next to you, then the person that lives next door to you, everybody has something about their bodies that they do not like, also known as imperfections, also known as insecurities. I've got them, you've got them, let's not lie to each other, I know we got them. I feel like it's just in human nature because of just the way that we see our own bodies. Hi, Tiki. Honestly, that's okay because we are human, and if we weren't human and we were robots, we probably wouldn't care, but we do care, and that's actually a good thing, I would think. So I wanted to talk about stretch marks today because I don't know, I've just been thinking about it lately, and I thought it was a good idea to touch on the subject because it is important. A lot of us are kind of ashamed to talk about it, so we're gonna talk about it today. Oftentimes we let these things get to us really badly that it starts to affect our mental health. Maybe it's not big changes of your mental health that have changed, but it's also things like they start forming insecurities like we talked about, and that's one of the biggest things. Like getting intimate, you're really scared to show anybody that part of your body, or you're embarrassed or you're shy. That's what I mean by it maybe starting to affect our mental health. A lot of the times we feel really ashamed, like I had mentioned before, to even admit that we have them, and when it comes down to it, we don't really think of it as a harmless skin imperfection. We then start thinking that it's going to destroy our life, even though it is not something that we're thinking out loud. I just feel like consciously and inside of our self-conscious, we do in a sense feel like it's taking over a huge part of our life. I know, you know, maybe we can be over dramatic sometimes, but we do kind of exaggerate. I just want you guys to see that so many of us are the same, whether we may seem like we are or we're not. At the end of the day, we are the same. I have marks on my body that I don't like, that I wish I didn't have, or that I feel ashamed of, or that I feel subconscious or insecure about. I have stretch marks. I have birthmarks that I don't like. Maybe I won't fix anything by talking about it or admitting to it, but I feel like if I admit to it and I talk to you guys about it, about my insecurities, I do have stretch marks, and I have struggled with it for a long time, but I think it's also something that we all just have to be honest with ourselves about. So growing up, you know, we always think that it's not supposed to be that way and that we should have these perfect bodies. It wasn't until I just kind of it clicked one day that I'm gonna find somebody who's gonna love me from head to toe. Every inch of my body just the way it is. I'm gonna find somebody who truly loves that, and I want to pass that on to you, that maybe it won't click now or maybe you won't feel it, but you just have to have it in your mind that one day you are gonna meet someone who truly doesn't care about the things that you see that are wrong with you, and they see them as perfect, or they love them. They're not gonna care about this imperfection that you care about or that you see. And it's sad to say that the problem really starts with our culture, our society, and media, because our culture, society, and media have us idolizing pictures of perfect bodies, perfect, young, and flawless. But when we sit back and we think about it, you guys cannot forget that these models and these bodies you see are heavily photoshopped. It's all photoshopped glamour. The media abuses our instincts to their advantage, and sadly we allow them to because we're easily influenced. But the real beauty is loving your imperfections, as hard as it is to do. I know it's not always going to happen from one day to the next, but that's where the true beauty lies, is when you begin to love yourself and truly love yourself and start to accept your imperfections and the things that you don't like about yourself. Because it's true, there is going to be one person who comes along and is going to show you that everything about you is amazing, no matter what you like about yourself or what you don't, or what you hate about yourself or what you don't. Once that happens, when you let go of your fears with the right person, you'll feel much more than you ever felt before, and that feeling should be irreplaceable. I read something online and it says, don't obsess over things that can't be changed or else you'll suffer through your life. It's all about the approach that you have when you have any type of problem or anything that you feel. So with that being said, I just want to say the next time you're looking at your stretch marks, your cuts, your scars, and you're feeling disgusted by them, or however they make you feel, don't be shy to reassure them that you're gonna find the girl or the guy that finds that the one thing they love the most about you and about your body, and you'll find out that they have them too. So I hope that this talk helped in some way and maybe made you feel better or helped you see certain things or had you feel a little bit more at ease with your body and how you see it, because we really all do have these marks and we will always have these marks. You may see that maybe some of people don't, but you gotta remember that a lot of those people are photoshopped, a lot of those people are airbrushed, a lot of those people are what you see on the media, and I bet you if you were to get to know these people in person and you were to see it with how they really are in person, you would see that they do have the same problems that we do, the same issues or the same imperfections that we see in our bodies, they have them too. It's universal. It's gonna happen. I also want to make a small little note that if there's somebody that you're with and they don't make you feel they love your body, or they don't show you that they do, or make you feel self-conscious about your body, you don't deserve to be with somebody who's not going to show you how gorgeous that your body is, the way it is, no matter what. That they're going to love your body and every single inch of it forever, and you shouldn't be with somebody who does anything less than that, just like you wouldn't do the same to them, because insecurities and self-conscious and the way we see our body image is a huge thing. Oftentimes when the other person that we're with or we're trying to get intimate with, or even not even in intimacy, just in everyday life, if they don't make us feel comfortable in our own body, I mean, it's already hard for us to feel comfortable in our own body, but if they don't help or if they don't show us in some way, you'd be surprised how much it can get us down. And you don't want that. You want somebody who's going to do the complete opposite, who's going to love you and show you that you should love yourself like they love you. That goes to say that if you don't feel comfortable enough in your skin and your body, you don't ever have to put yourself or your body through anything that you don't feel comfortable enough with just because you're trying to please somebody else. Love yourself a little bit more. Start the process of all of this, because it does take time and it's not going to happen from one day to the next, but know that it's okay that we do have these imperfections. Remember that to some, our imperfections are perfection. I also reblogged a bunch of pictures with stretch marks on my Tumblr to go with this video, so please go check that out. My link is down below and you can see. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. My Twitter, my Tumblr, my Instagram, and my... Is that all I have? I think that's all I have. It's all down below. Also, YouNows. I get on YouNow from time to time, and you should become part of the family because, I mean, YouNows are fun. Everything's gonna be okay, and you will see that everything's gonna be fine. I thank you guys so much for watching this video and giving me your time. Thank you. Yes, thanks again. I'll talk to you guys soon, and I'll catch you guys next time.